Joining us now, a brilliant legal mind. He's former Deputy Assistant Attorney General John Yoo. John, it's good to see you again. John, okay, you've studied this case. You've watched this progress. This is a big development. USA Today's bombshell report that the Justice Department and Special Counsel David Weiss are investigating Hunter Biden for foreign agent lobbying, violations of the law, while helping the family to make millions of dollars off of deals overseas. What do you think of this story?
This is a story that's a long time in coming, and it shows how slow the Justice Department has been, how it's dragged its heels to investigate Hunter Biden. Anyone who's seen the testimony on the Hill from the Government Oversight Committee involving Hunter Biden's partners or looked at the whistleblowers of their testimony saw that foreign governments and corporations have funneled about $20 million, at least that's the amount we know about, to Hunter Biden. And in response, Hunter Biden discussed trying to influence the government. That is a violation of the Foreign Agents Registration Act. If Hunter did not disclose that to the government, it can be up to 5 years in prison, up to a $250,000 fine. Why else was a company like Burisma? Why else were Chinese companies giving such huge sums to Hunter Biden when he had no experience in the oil and gas industry, no experience in high-level international finance?
You know, John,
they were buying influence. Yeah,
and the USA Today reports Special Counsel David Weiss is investigating whether charges should be brought. Apparently told a federal judge, David Weiss's team, that charges could be possible against Hunter Biden. But none have been filed. Again, these are reports out of USA Today. We also have seen, reports about Hunter Biden's laptop, emails, and text messages that the Biden family and Hunter Biden purposely set up these off-balance sheet shell companies to bury the cash flows from overseas so they would not have to register as foreign agents with the U.S. government. What do you make of all that?
What would be shocking is that he weren't investigated for violating this statute, because all of these indicators you just listed, concealing where the money came from, concealing who it went to, levels and levels of shell corporations. That looks like an effort to hide the money. That looks like an effort to conceal from the government that you are actually taking these multi-million-dollar payments from countries that are not exactly friendly to us, like China, potentially Russia. And then, to use on behalf of those companies, those countries, his connections to obviously his father, but to other government officials he knows because of his father, to try to influence the government. That's what the Foreign Agents Registration Act is designed to try to stop, or at least if you do it, disclose it in public so the government knows about it, which seems to be the opposite of what the Bidens were trying to do, which was to conceal it all.
Could charges be brought over over concealment as well? Because, this General Michael Flynn was hit with FARA violations over a phone call. But this is extensive. I mean, we're talking, House Oversight finding documents that Hunter Biden was talking to China about selling liquid natural gas out of 5 U.S. states, that Hunter Biden was working with the lobbying firm to lobby Obama's State Department to help Burisma. So it goes on and on and on. But then Trump's aide gets hit with the FARA violation over a phone call.
Sadly, this kind of conduct, setting up these companies, moving the money around in mysterious ways, not reporting it to the government, that's the kind of activity you see by drug cartels and money launderers. That's what's usually engaged in by criminal enterprises to try to launder their money and get it into the real, banking system. Because the hard thing for criminals is how do you get cash and put it into the normal economy? Unfortunately, that's the kind of conduct you're seeing from Hunter and his associates.
But John,
if they want this to go away, if they want this to go away, put it all out in public. Make it easy for the investigators to find it. Show all the bank accounts. Why hide it all?
Final word, Vice President Joe Biden apparently knew what Hunter Biden was doing with these overseas deals, but then he was the one behind going after General Michael Flynn, again, over that phone call with a foreign lobbying violation. Final word.
Well, this is the thing that I think the House has got to dig into, because the U.S. Attorney, the Special Counsel, David Weiss, has been nowhere near this, which is how closely was Vice President, now President Biden, involved? Okay. That's really the important question here.
John Yoo, you're terrific. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you.